If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, you can tell me that you hate my videos, but the best way to do that is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Johnny Fastlane here. So, Gucci Mane calls his record label and Gucci polite racist. Plus, Pop Smoke drops a new song, and Rowdy Rebel is on it. Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, so Gucci Mane goes on Twitter, right? He puts up 3 tweets, but he deleted them like shortly after, but this was in the middle of the night last night, right? So the first tweet he says, leaving Atlantic Records July 3rd, these crackers are polite racists, saucy something, right? And then he follows it up with, to all snitches, haters, and the most polite racist ever, Gucci, I pray that y'all die of coronavirus, right? And then he follows that up with, yo, all my artists, let's go on strike. Fuck these racist ass labels, burn them down to the ground too. Black lives matter, black excellence matters, fuck these crackers, right? And this is crazy because the whole situation is, right, that, alright, so Gucci Mane has had issues with his record label for a very long time now, right? Before he even got locked up and went to prison, the record label was talking about dropping him, right? Right when he got out of prison, they were really going to drop him until Gucci Mane was like, alright, cool, fuck it, I'm gonna just drop an independent mixtape like 2 days after I got out of prison. When he dropped that mixtape, that shit blew up so big that his record label, Atlantic Records, actually re-signed Gucci Mane, right? And then, of course, last year, record label head Ben Cook had to step down because he went to like a Halloween party dressed as like a member of Run DMC. I don't want to say it was blackface, but it was definitely offensive enough that he had to step down, right? Of course, he, wrote some bullshit apology, but he still had to step down. So yeah, the people up at Atlantic Records are probably polite racists, right? I could agree with Gucci with that, right? And then, of course, Gucci, the name brand, right? We all know that they're racist, right? When they came out with that sweater with the black lips, it looked like a blackface sweater. And even, before that, Gucci used to send Gucci Mane, like when he first came out, like in 2005, 2006, they used to send him like cease and desist letters all the time, trying to get him to change his name and stop saying Gucci in your songs and everything like that. But they couldn't really do anything to him. They couldn't touch him. They couldn't sue him or anything like that because it's not like Gucci Mane was selling clothing. He was selling music, right? So 2 different lanes, so Gucci couldn't do anything about it, right? Fast forward 15 years later, when Gucci Mane is super popular, Gucci, they're like, oh, cool, yeah. Puma got, Rihanna as a brand ambassador. Nike has, Colin Kaepernick as a brand ambassador. So Gucci figured, why don't we get Gucci Mane as a brand ambassador, right? They sent a bunch of free Gucci clothes to him. They sent a bunch of stuff to his wife, Keisha Kayor. And now Gucci Mane's running around all over Instagram and Gucci, yeah, look at me, right? And now Gucci Mane calling them polite racist too, right? Which, of course, we knew that they was racist because they don't have anybody like, of any color up in those boardrooms, or at least, on a level like a CEO or whatever the case may be, so that somebody could be like, nah, I don't know if that sweater is, PC. But yeah, so I guess Gucci Mane had to find out the hard way that Gucci is racist, but now, he's letting us know that, right? He hasn't expanded on this at all. He hasn't given any interviews. This was just last night when he tweeted this. He also deleted it. So, I guess we'll see what happens. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Alright, yo, so today Pop Smoke was supposed to drop his posthumous album, right? And 50 Cent was supposed to executively produce it, and he's like trying to get a bunch of big names all on the album, right? So I guess, and I think 50 Cent still has a hand in like producing this and helping put it out, but I guess, they pushed the album back because y'all know 6ix9ine dropped a whole new song with Nicki Minaj today, so they're like, let's wait a couple weeks, so they pushed it back 2 more weeks, right? But they did drop a single today called Make It Rain, right? And I feel like I heard like a little snip of this before, Run Ricky, he running, but this shit is fire, right? So of course, that Pop Smoke is all over, he's on the first part of the song, the hook, everything, right? And I really like the fact that Pop Smoke can carry like a song on his own and really doesn't need like any big name features or anything like that, right? But it's crazy because this nigga had a big feature on this shit, right? This nigga had Rowdy Rebel on it, right? And so it's like, this is a prepaid call from Rowdy Rebel, bitch. And then Rowdy Rebel just starts spitting over the phone, yo. And this shit is hard. He bodying it, right? He said, you call me Busta Rhymes because I touch it. I'm getting head, it's nothing. You talking about you letting my chain hang, I don't tuck it. Like he said, when I touch down, I'm busting. Like Rowdy Rebel bodied that shit, right? Really seriously, it got me really super excited for Rowdy Rebel and Bobby Shmurda to get, I mean, I already been excited for them to come home, but I'm just like, yo, I can't wait for these niggas to come home. Like the first Rowdy Rebel verse that I done heard in 5 fucking years got me super excited, right? So I think it's dope, and if this is what, you know, Pop Smoke or 50 Cent is gonna be doing with Pop Smoke's album, letting Pop Smoke rock out and then throw in like a crazy ass feature at the end on most of the songs, because, you know, a lot of the songs probably weren't fully finished. I think that this shit is going to be fire, right? Hell yeah, yo. Let me know what y'all think about this and everything else in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me at Johnny Fasted on Instagram, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.